Right now, News Chopper 4 live over breaking news in Van Nuys' homeless encampment sweep.
We have John Caddis-Klimack headed to the scene right now. He joins us on the phone. So, John, you are very well aware of this encampment. You've seen it try to be cleaned up before. What's going on there this morning?
Yeah, so I was trying to look back at some of the stories that we reported on this place. We were first alerted about it it was 2019, actually. We got some calls from NBC4 viewers. You might recall we did the Streets of Shame series on the homeless crisis. And when we went out there, just like you're showing these porta potties, we saw porta potties already set up out there. The city had known about it, but nobody had done anything about it. It was through our reporting that the councilman at the time, David Rue, he went in, finally had LASA come out. It took weeks to get in there to first, you have to garner the trust of the people that are living in there in order to get them off the streets and be willing to come inside. But after all of that was done, they were able to clear it all out, and the plan was supposed to be to turn that into a safe parking lot where they were going to have people coming in their RVs and their cars, might be sleeping in their cars. That was going to be a place where they could go and get services and such. That never came to fruition. A new council person went into place, and nothing ever happened there. And then over the years, I would see this driving up the 405 constantly. This would continue to grow and grow and grow, and now we're at this point once again where it's as big as it is, and you've got to bring in LAPD to help get these crews in there to clean all that out, and it is unsanitary to the highest degree, I can tell you, because I remember walking through that, and if I recall correctly, I had to throw my shoes out after the day that we did the coverage on that, just because it was as disgusting as you can imagine.
Yeah, so we're taking this ground shot right now that we've just established at the scene, John, and as you'd mentioned, LAPD officers are on that location. This is something that potentially could become there could be some conflict here. You had talked about really having to gain the trust of people to convince them to leave. That might not always be the case where you can convince everyone to leave. So can you talk to us a little bit about that dynamic and the challenges of cleaning this place up, how long it might take?
Yeah, certainly. So normally when they do something like this, they put the signs out at least a week in advance to let people know we're going to be coming in, we're going to be clearing all this out. Anything you want to save, be sure you get a hold of it. And the city allows for, I believe, 60 gallons of material, personal material that they will save for these folks. They have to go downtown and Skid Row to get it. But they clear all this out, and they have LASA as part of it, the Homeless Services Authority. They bring in their social workers. They've been working, I can assure you, they've been working in the weeks leading up to this to talk to the people there and to convince people there that there are other options to get them off the street. As you say, there could be some conflict because now it's at that point where they're just going to start removing things that aren't allowed to be there. I'm not sure whether this is considered private property or not. I mean, it looks like it's a parking lot behind a building, but that, of course, is all going to be part of this as well as to how they figure all this out to clear it.
All right, John, stick with us. We will continue to follow this throughout the morning, also on the Today in LA streaming. Thank you for that.